welcome to Blackout TV. I'm Sunny Samir here with Aklis co-casting, and we have John on stream. Aklis, how are you today?
I'm fine. Long day in school, all theory, nothing fun, but now it's actually fun to sit down and cast something that's really, really interesting.
Alright, tonight we have for you an ETF2L Highlander Nations Cup game between Germany and Israel. This is a week 1 match on CP Steel and PL Badwater. The first map coming up here is Steel. What do you think of this map, Aklis?
I like it. I've only played it once in an actual competition, but I like that you can do different things on it. You don't just run to one end and win. You can actually change it up. You can cap E right away. You can rush it. You can cap A, then go to E. You can just cap A, B, C, D, E. You can do everything with it, and it's just fun to watch.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I'm hoping that like a team tries some like crazy strats, like how like everyone rush to E thing, which I have a feeling like one of the teams might just do.
It'll be interesting to see if one of them gets forced to do it. Like when one team caps just really fastly with the ABCDE cap, and then they have to go for the straight E cap. That's going to be interesting to watch. It's always tense when they do that.
Yeah, because like E takes so darn long to cap,
Yeah,
and there's also that big shithole which you might fall in. So, um,
big
for
pyro
those
place
of
to come
you,
in.
yeah, for those of you who don't know how this map works, Team A sets the time. I believe that's Germany there on blue team. They got to set the time here to cap all 5 points or however many points they can get before the timer runs out. And then after they've done that, the colors switch over. And I believe that Israel have to beat the time that Germany set, and then they swap over again, and then Israel starts to set the time.
It's going to be 3 rounds, and you have to. It's really hard to explain stopwatch. It's technically 6 rounds. Like each team plays attack and defense 3 times if there's not 2 beaten first. Well, that's more complicated than it is. Basically, round 1, red attacks, sets a time, then they switch, blue attacks and sees if they can beat it. So
All right, let's go over the rosters quickly. I believe they're
sure,
going to start sometime soon. If you take Germany.
I'll take Germany. Yeah, we got a really star-studded roster actually. We got Stefan on Scout, we got Klar on Soldier, we got Anubis on Pyro, Brago on Demo, Schmooze on Heavy, Thune on NG, Homer J on Medic, the Milkman on Sniper, and Big Homer on Spy.
All right, now for Israel, we've got Spari on Demoman, Sorrow on Sniper. I believe we have Revro on Scout. Some of them aren't in the correct classes to make things easier for us. We have Delta on Pyro, Buzz on Heavy, Thundersin on Engineer, VG on Medic, and Wig on Spy.
I gotta be honest, I don't know many of these. Like most of the German roster, I know from like high-level Highlander competitions or even 6v6 competitions. But
Yeah.
I've actually played with a couple of the Israeli players in 6v6, but I don't know how they play in Highlander. So it's gonna be interesting to see how they perform there after having medicked for them.
That's a good point. Some of these are definitely like around middle to high Highlander players that we're seeing over here. Do you think that Israel might actually have an advantage in this case, because they probably won't have the deathmatch advantage because there are a lot of, as you said, high level sixes and HL players from Germany, but because some of them are usually sixes only, do you think Israel might have the edge in this?
Honestly, I don't think so. They have a couple of really good. The German team has a couple of really good Highlander players too, and I think they might have practiced once or twice, or actually played a bit of Highlander before. A lot, probably. I'm gonna say that Germany's gonna win this decisively.
Ooh, wow, that was very straightforward.
Not
So
like I'm
why don't
biased or anything.
yeah. Oh, right. So there's about 20 seconds left on the clock here, and we do have Germany on blue with Israel defending. Let's see what sort of setup they have, Atlas.
Looks like they're opting for a straight 8 defense. I'm kind of struggling with my camera on a low FPS count right now, but it looks like, yeah, they have a heavy 8 defense, sentry there, demo there, But a couple players all the way over, what point is that? That is B. Just scouting. Soldier and Scout there, just the mobile classes on that side. And A is opting for an A push, just straight out of the door, go for A and try to break the defense.
Yeah, this is a fairly standard defense we're seeing on CP still. Right now we have some stickies over by the drop down here, and a Sorrow there again taken down by Homer very early. That means the spy's down for denial. The sentry gun by Thunderson is very hurt right now. It's getting spammed all the way from Valley at the bottom. Pierre Tazzy, that's Wig, gets a stab on Brago there, and Become and Schmooze go down to that big sticky trap from Sparry. Though Thunderson does go down to headshot from the Milkman. Right now, Israel are only 6 up, but they don't have the positioning to hold this point, although they still do have that Uber.
They're getting forced back, and it looks like they're getting ready to retreat. The Heavy's still in a position where he can push out, but Blue has such a good position on A right now. They'd have to commit a lot, and it looks like they're opting to drop back. Yeah, the Heavy is on the escape. They're trying to shift over to B, as it looks like. Yeah, they're gonna set up there now.
There's currently 8 times on the point by A right now. Let's see where they opt to go. Now, looks like the power classes from Germany are gonna... I think that's the Heavy is going by a drop down there. And yeah, although it is being watched there by Buzz, who does get taken down. Right now, there's a level 1 B coming in from Israel right now. They've still got that 100% Uber there. That's 100% from both teams. And it looks like Germany are just going to push in from the bottom of B right now.
Oh, this is amazing. Germany's actually going for an E-push with the Soldier and the Scout with the Sniper for backup. This is interesting because we did that on our team. That was the 5, but whatever. It's really good because what's going to do, it's going to force a couple really good players back to the E-point to defend that. Looks like they're only committing the Demo and now the Pyro and the Medic to that. But Germany has dropped back. Klar was that on the Soldier who was trying to edge onto the point, and now they're back again. This is going to take so much attention away from the B point, and Israel have to commit a lot of players to stop this.
Yeah, the Ubers are the Ubers are pop for both teams as Germany opts for late pop in. Israel respond back, but right now they're only 5 up, and the point is getting flooded right now by the Heavy and Demo who are spamming onto point. Israel are only 3 up. Things are not looking good for them. Their medic Viju went down. It's only Sparry, Buzz, and Roro up. Germany have surely got this point right now. They're trying to spawn cap. Sparry is best to lay some spam, but there's not much he can do, although they did manage to stop that cap on E from happening.
Yeah, but that also meant that Germany now took the B point. They got a really good position there. Sometimes you just do this E-push to divert attention and to make the B, C, D capping easier. So it's kind of a safe thing with a twist.
Yeah, indeed. Now, you can see that it looks like Blue Team are just going to wait to build up their Uber. They know that they've got a good 40% advantage right now. Let's see, Thundersin is building his sentry all the way at E. I'm supposing that Israel are holding all the main power classes at C right now. Again, we are seeing a very standard gameplay coming down from Israel. You can see that Sorrow and Wig, the 2 assassination classes from Israel, have gone down. So we won't be seeing any picks sometime soon. And Israel are only 5 up right now, 4 up even. And they're just bleeding out.
Yeah, and there's still a lot of pressure on E, and they still have a chance to actually just go for the E point. This is all over the place, and that's what I was expecting to see. Just Israel just caving in. They don't quite know what to do. The M is just too good. I mean, even the couple players pushing E were able to defeat the players who are trying to actually kill them. And I think E has longer respawn times. I'm not quite sure. So they get advantage out of almost any exchange they get forced into, or they force actually.
Yeah, the Ubers are finally even between both teams, so Israel have fallen all the way back to the D point with Germany capping 3 points in 3 minutes and 45 seconds. Things are not looking good, and there's a scout here. I believe that's Shocky putting a lot of pressure on E. It's being contested. Thundersin is trying to put up a level 1 sentry, but the walkways have opened up to E, and the Uber there is popped on D on Brago, the Devil Man from Germany. Some sticks there catch him alongside with some drug catching Klar, but surely Germany are all over this D point right now, and they should be able to get it fairly soon as VG, Sparry, and Wig are all caught out there.
Oh, the Red Heavy just took down the Blue Medic, so that's going to stun the push from Germany for a while. Even though they're up by 5 players now, they might just be able to go for a push onto E, but they have to be quick. They got the spawns, and they got the player advantage right now. And did I? Oh, yeah, speaking of the spawns, the Medic is back already. There must be a nice teleporter somewhere. I can't see it, but that's a really well-placed teleporter. If the Medic got there that quickly, that's insane. I think it's all the way on C.
Sorrow there taking down Shocky on the point. That is a lot of capture points on, but you can see that the rail guards have come up for E right now. And at the moment, Israel are only 4 up right now. You can see Alone Heavy trying to get out. He's trying to lay some damage on the point. Sorix there getting shut down immediately. Oh my god, the spawn times are so long here for Israel, and you can see the points being stacked by 6 times. Spy tries to get back at me. He did rings onto the point. It's like, yeah, but he's currently not getting one, and this is definitely the point captured to Germany in 5 minutes and 23 seconds.
That's really, really quick. I think I think the fastest you can do is slightly under 4 minutes or something like that, maybe 3. Unless you like put players on the next point before you even cap the one you were capping at the time. So we might actually see what we were talking about before, where Israel might be forced to just go for an E rush. Because if they force the German team into death matches, 1v1 fights,
mission begins in
actually in the social TV, someone just said go E tactic. Yeah, that's one from the other. Yeah, whatever. So they might be. Go ahead.
I have a feeling that Germany are anticipating this because they are building a level 2 on B already because and they're leaving all their other classes at A. So what I feel like Israel need to do is they just need to regroup and push properly because their defenses, what happened was they kept bleeding out and they didn't have enough players to defend points, and that's how Germany were doing it. But anyway, the stuff time has finished, so let's see what's going to happen.
Looks like that the German team is actually going for a B push. This is kind of odd. Like they have the engineer and the scout on B. Most other players just walking out of spawn now, going for the A push. This is the German team, the Israeli team. I'm getting confused by colors. I'm slow. We have a spy to cloak right behind the German heavy, and yes, he gets him. Smooth goes down to Pirtasi. Nicely played, and that's gonna be a dent in the German defense.
Definitely, that 450 HP is going to be a problem. Now I can see that Israeli players are right now bombing onto A. That's a soldier there. I believe that's Buzz there, bombing in, getting a lot of work done. Although the Milkman is there on the point by himself, took out his Kukri, take down Wig. Although he is going to be in trouble now. You can see a double man there with a caver trying to get someone. He's on 7 health right now. Does need to be healed up as Sorix there cleans up Shocky and the Milkman. And right now, it looks like Germany are only 5 up right now, and they're going to have to fall back to their B point as both medics still haven't popped Uber and are holding on to it.
Yeah, they're snugly set up on B. I don't think they can get rushed here. They have the sentry, they have the Uber. There's a spy though right behind them. Kirkowski is decloaking all around, all the way back around the corner. He's gonna sneak in now. He's still cloaked actually. Stupid outlines. He decloaked now and he's going. I think he's going to sink it with a push. He's waiting. Never mind. He was trying to go for the medic who just escaped. And he just tries to face up the NG, but he does get Thune, who gets killed by his own sentry. Poor guy.
Yeah, now it looks like Israel are gonna push through the lobby area right now. They have been spotted out by the Milkman who was watching that entrance in spawn. Reverer there, getting taken down by a sentry there. And it looks like the Uber has been popped there for Israel, although they are getting blown back right now. The Devilman has fallen all the way down into the shithole, does manage to get back up. Vigi there getting taken down by the Milkman. Uber is popped back very, very late from Germany right now. Takes down Sorix, takes down Sorrow. Birthday going down as well. This is going to be almost a complete wipe here from Israel, although Thunderstone has gone to level 3 over by Red's second spawn there alongside a teleporter and a dispenser, although it is getting spammed out and focused by all of Germany, and it does go down. It has spotted them out, and it will clean them up sometimes. So you can see Shocky there going in and doing the cleanup already.
Yeah, there was some nice body blocking going on when that Uber got forced, and the Pyro from the German team just completely denied that push and actually forced Demo into the pit. Started the push, and then some nice death matching, just killed the heavy and the medic. I think it was a headshot even that killed the medic. They just completely smashed during that push.
Well, that's the Milkman there getting another shot, this time on Delta, again through the lobby area, and Vigi there going down as well. It looks like Israel are still trying to go through this lobby area. Vigi here has switched to crits now, so this will be interesting. He pops the crits. Does he manage to get anyone though? Crit sticks are being put by Spawn. Aspari actually gets taken down by Jurati and a crit revolver, although Big Homer does go down to Sorix himself as well. So things are looking fairly even between both teams right now, and the Uber is forced there from Homer J as he does take a body shot.
Oh, but the blue team has to watch out. There's a lot of pressure on the medic and the heavy, but it looks like they're gonna escape. They have a setup on the deep point, which is interesting, but they have to be quick. I mean, they got 1 minute and 50 seconds left, and they still have to cap 4 points? It's 4 points?
Yeah,
Four
they have to
points.
capture 4 points or they have to capture Ian. Right now, VG is on 80% crits right now. He only has his heavy with him and his pyro. He needs some sort of projectile class to pop this crits quickly. He has reconnected back this demo man in the lobby area. It looks like they're just going to try and crits from over by red second spawn, although there's only 1.5 minutes left on the clock. The crits have been popped there on the demo man. Spari there gets Brago with that third sticky. The milkman there going to Revro. They know to focus right now. You can see right now that Spari is on the point, trying to get some catcher point on, although Schmooze there with his good position, put himself in the zero, takes down Spari. Sorcerer taking down Shocky. Wig there with a great stab on Homer J. So right now Germany are only 4 up. Things are not looking good, although Blue do have to get on this point because there's only 1 minute left.
Yeah, this is gonna be close anyway. Either way. Even though it's looking really good for Israel. I mean, the German team is down by 5 players now, and they have time on the point, which I can't see because my HUD is broken, sadly. And they have the sentry. This might just be a really successful E-rush actually. Even though I've seen this kind of push cave in. But this is looking really good. There's like, what, ×4, ×5? I can't tell. This is so sad. Oh
yeah, they've got all the sticks of glass on the point, but Brago there, some great sticks from Sewer, taking down all 3 of them after they were all very low. Brago here is in trouble. He did bump into Sorrow there, but doesn't take him down as well. So right now, there are currently 15 seconds left on the clock. There is absolutely no way that Israel can do this. The crits there is popped from the heavy. Doesn't manage to get anyone though. There's a level 3 watching the E point coming from Germany right now. He's holding in the toilet area. 5 seconds left. Oh man,
the medic just drops into the pit. I think he just gave up. Poor guy. Yeah, it was a really nice push. It didn't work, but it does mean that they know how to play the map and that they actually can put proper pressure on the German team. I wasn't expecting that. I mean, they realized they were denied really heavily on the B point and then went for the E push and it almost worked. If it wasn't for Brago, who got some hero pipes and stickies on the point, just pushed, what, 3 players off it and killed them all. But kudos to Pirtasi, who's been doing some really great spy work, getting 2 or 3 players during that last push and getting the heavy and the demo at the start of the round. He definitely made things smoother for his team, even though it wasn't enough to get them the round.
Yeah, that was a lot of energy coming in from Israel there. How do you think that they could pick it up for this second half of CT Steel?
They have to catch the German team off guard, which they almost did here, so maybe go for E straight away, do a delaying or a distraction tactic, and then just commit to a different point altogether. Just distract the German players and have them run from one point to the other. That might work, because what happened with the other points, the German team got set up on B, for example, and they couldn't break it at all, so that's not going to work. They have to divert their forces to actually get through there.
I've got quite a different approach to Steel. What I usually do is I just try and push my whole team for each point consecutively. Just sort of brute force rather than doing the whole, like, you know, you feign pushing one point, you quickly run back to the other because people have, it's sort of like mind games, and that works for some people, but like it just, like, I just feel like it takes too much effort to do. In contrast, what do you think Germany's doing well?
I can't quite tell. It's a lot of good individual plays. I really like the play they did on offense, the one that I was talking about most of the time, where they put the scout and the soldier on the E point. I really like that play because you don't quite know what to do. You have to send a player there, right, to kill them. But if you just send, say, one demo man, the soldier's just gonna jump off the point, and in that kind of fight, my money would be on the soldier. So you have to commit more than the demo to it. So say you commit a demo and a scout to it. Let's say 1v1 situation, and in case of the German team where you got Shocky and Klar on soldier and scout, that is still in favor of the German team. So you actually have to commit more players to it, making the defense on the point those players were taken from even weaker. I'm a huge fan of that kind of play.
Yeah. So, do you want to do a quick what's hot and what's not from each team?
If you tell me...
This has gotten me into trouble before. I shall explain this to you. From each team, you need to pick a player who's doing well, who's hot, shall we say. And then after, never mind, it has started. Teams have readied up, and now it's Israel's turn to push on blue with Germany on red. For those of you who just joined us, we are now looking at the second half of CP Steel, which is the first map in this Week 1 ETF2L Highlander Nations Cup game.
Sorry, I was catching my breath. Can we still do this hot or what? I forgot
Yes,
again.
yes,
Next
yes,
round?
you may.
Yeah,
Let's do it next round. Let's do it
Alright,
next round.
let's do it next round. As for the setup, we do have a setup from the German team on, looks like B again. Not quite there yet. Yeah, it's a setup on B again, so they're opting for the safe route, doing the same thing they did last round, setting up a solid B defense and probably hoping to just stop them there and not fall to an A rush. They got the Soldier, the NG, and the Pyro there. That's some scouting force and a really good defense with the Pyro on the sentry.
Look at where Clara is. He's seated on the lamp right above that doorway from A to B. He has been spotted out there by Thunderson. Thunderson is surely going down. But anyway, it looks like A are just gonna. It looks like Germany are. Israel are gonna try and suicide onto this point here and see what they can get. Milkman there going down, although Wig and Buzz going down themselves.
Yeah, Brago doing great work, taking out 2 players straight away, and actually, yeah, it's forced them back. Like, the push on A has been completely denied so far, and the Israeli team is regrouping in spawn, where most of them actually just came from, and looking to push A again, and going for a second attempt to take this point.
Yeah, Big Homer there taken down by some spy checking there from Rebel. Shocky there going down as well. Brago, however, gets Wig though. A lot of damage is being thrown onto the German team right now, and they are currently 3 down. If Israel are gonna push it, they need to push it now. They're stacking the point right now 6 times, and Spari there is trapping up that spawn door going from B. Now both medics still have held onto their Uber. Buzz there getting taken down by some roam action from Clark as he did try to push B through by I'm gonna call that spawn tunnel.
Huh. Can I just quickly point out how confusing it is to have a player called Big Homer and a player called Homer J playing a Suicide, Assassin, Spy class, and the Medic. I always think that the Medic died whenever which one is a Big Homer dies. Like, for a second I thought, oh my god, the Medic dropped me, didn't even do anything, but no, it was the Spy. But yeah, the German team rotated all the way around to B, but getting ready to actually defend E, so they know what the Israeli team might be trying to do. And yeah, they predicted it correctly. The Israeli team is getting really close to the E point, but most of the heavy classes are actually situated around the E point for the German team. So they're in position to just completely deny them their point, and oh, what class was that? The Sniper goes down to the Spy, so that was an exchange, and the Uber has been forced. And this is dangerous. The Pyro's in position. Uber the Pyro, come on, do it! Do it! Yes! Oh, too bad. He wasn't fast enough. He could have just pushed him into the ground, into the hole, but no. Instead, it was just a nice frag exchange for them.
Yeah, you can see that a lot of Israel there. That was a really odd push there through lobby. They lost their medic. They sort of got forced into the toilet area and forced by Steven. And you can see that Wick there was behind trying to get the NG, but he does get taken down by his enemy Spy there in a Spy v Spy fight behind B. So right now it looks like Israel have to regroup and push because Homer J did pop his Uber, but he will have a bit of advantage. And I believe VG is running Medigun because that is too slow to be a crit streak.
Yeah, let me actually check what it is. It's Medigun and Medigun. So it's nothing special. I wouldn't go for the crit streak anyway. With this map, there's just too much clutter in the way. I don't like it, but you got more experience with that. Is crits actually viable on this map, be it defense or offense?
It is if you're not trying to attack the point with the sentry, because they're always defending 2 points at once. So if you're going for the one without the sentry gun, it's a lot more effective. Big Homer there going down. It looks like Brago is looking after the lobby area himself though, but I believe that Blue are just pushing in from the front right now. They did have position advantage over Red though, although the Uber is popped back by Homer J onto his team right now. You can see Shocky there trying to get in on the enemy team, although the Uber's faded, they're gonna jump in anyway. It looks like Israel they're having caught off guard. There's Clara there, goes in by drop down, takes down Ouija, Sporo there going down, Sorex there going down, all to Schmooze right now, although he does get piped by Spari in response.
Oh wow, that poor Vigilante. He did some amazing dodging and survived on 6 HP, and then Clark came out of nowhere, just disappeared, appeared behind him and killed him. And that's gonna be tough for them. They still haven't taken B. There was not even pressure really on the B point, just all the way down there where yeah, Oh dear.
Oh man, a sticky trap there in the sign above the B8, above the spawn to B tunnel there, catching off Fiji. So again, he has to be sent back to spawn and he has to build up the Uber again, whereas Homer J is coming up to 100% right now. So this is going to be really tough. It looks like Fiji is actually, I believe that's Chris Creek right now, that is building very fast, and him and his team have rotated over to A right now, and they're going in through this lobby area. And it seems like they're gonna push via E.
Looks like it, and it's no over, so still nothing fancy from
my
them.
bad. My bad, he's just building very fast right now. He does get some damage shipped onto him. They have been spotted out by the German team right there. Vichy there taken down by Shocky from behind again. People are not watching their flanks properly for him. It looks like Brago there is about to fall into the shithole right now. He was very, very low, but does manage to get out. As most of it are trying to push through that lobby area with a level 2 sentry to support them with.
Yeah, they have to hurry. They don't have much time, or actually they have all the time in the world, but if they want to stand a chance, they have to be quickly. The setup is nice, but they just can't leave that door. It's just spammed so well. And we do have a spike going on. No, he's always hanging around that corner, like Fertasi, but no, he gets taken down. Too bad. They was paying attention. He's already gotten used to the spy just always decloaking on that staircase right next to him. It's like the third or fourth time when you tried that. It's probably a good spot, but not when you do it like 3 times in a row.
It looks like Red have rotated round to toilet hold area with their combo holding there alongside the pyro. The NG's moved Spencer to this. It looks like Blue are all over the place. Now they're going for that E push again that we saw last time. There are currently 3 minutes left on the time for them to capture a point, either point B or point E. Buzz and Revero going down, there's some stickies on the point. Brego there manages to pipe Thunders in. Schmooze there finishing off his sentry gun. He retreats back into spawn for some more. This isn't going to be the best thing. Sorrow there taking down Brego with Girati and the Bushwalker. That was really amusing to watch there. We do have a level 3 from Red in the toilet area right now, and things are not looking good. VG is at 100% Uber right now, but it seems like he doesn't want to pop anytime soon. He's definitely not in a position advantage. Him and his heavy are getting spammed up at the top there. Shocky there has tried to go into them, but Delta deals with him fairly well.
Yeah, it looks like they're getting ready to push, and then they actually left his hiding hole and is getting ready to expose himself and actually get something done. Because they're not doing anything if you keep the heavy there. It's kind of a weird stalemate where players are dying but nothing much is happening. But the Uber got forced. How did that happen? Blue team got forced.
Yeah,
I guess
they
have
taking way too much damage there, and it looks like he popped to get his Demoman and his soldier in to jump onto the point and try and take down the sentry. Nothing there happens though. The teleporter does get stopped by Big Home. Shocky there going down, Buzz going down to that heavy, and Thunderslin going down himself. So we're not going to be seeing any entry work. Although at the moment Germany are only 5 up, and because the spawn times on Red Full Steel are so long, and you can see that that's the Devilman there from Israel Spari there in the sewer, tried to get some damage done from underneath. He does get taken down by Claw. Things are not looking good for Israel. They're all over the place right now. Some of their players on the other side of the map, Reverbero there trying to jump onto the point, getting taken down by that sentry gun, which is still up there, whereas the Milkman is still watching respawn, watching that other side, and Blue have 1.5 minutes left on the clock to try and capture this point.
Blue team just doesn't know how to deal with that sentry. It's what denied them the point in the last round. It was what's denying them the point this time. But okay, and as I say that, Spar actually goes in behind and takes down that sentry. That's the opening they needed, but they're not in position to actually push. That sentry was safe from all the spam and direct fire that they tried to put onto the point. So when they tried to go onto the point, they just got pushed back by the sentry fire. So. No, they can't do that. They're scattered everywhere. Like, the blue team is almost all points. There's a couple on D, there's a couple on B, there's a couple in spawn, and yeah, they're just getting cleaned up. This is not looking good.
VG there going down to Spice Go backstab from Big Homer. I don't know if that was a drop or not. I think that was. He did manage to pop that Uber off, and right now it looks like that second point there is being capped by a lot of blue team. You can see a soldier with a paint. Soldier and a pyro on there. It does get taken down by Big Homer and his engineer though. So yeah, it looks like if I was Israel, I'd push for B right now, and that is what they're trying to do. They're just doing anything they can to get some time onto the point, although it is very well capped right now. Although a lot of Red are